Chapter 17, Emergency Management. Section 17A, Air Force Emergency Management. 17.1, Air Force Emergency Management Program. The ability of the U.S. Air Force to carry out its mission of global vigilance, global reach, and global power directly depends on continuance of the mission in the face of adversity. Challenges to mission accomplishment may take on many forms, to include natural disasters, man-made incidents, terrorist use of weapons of mass destruction, and hostile attacks that threaten United States interests. The Air Force Emergency Management Program was developed to ensure the readiness of our forces to prepare for, respond to, and recover from the effects of incidents that endanger the lives of personnel and jeopardize mission accomplishment. The program contributes to mission assurance by protecting elements such as personnel, equipment, networks, information systems, infrastructure, and supply chains in any operating environment or condition. The Emergency Management Program also ensures the continuation of mission-essential functions necessary to perform the operations of the installation in support of the national military strategy. For additional information on emergency management, visit the Air Force Be Ready website on the Air Force portal for the Air Force Emergency Management Guide, emergency preparedness handouts, visual aids regarding emergency management processes, family preparation activities, and electronic device apps. 17.2, Air Force Emergency Management Program Mission. The primary mission of the Air Force Emergency Management Program is to save lives, minimize the loss or degradation of resources, and continue, sustain, and restore operational capability in an all-hazards physical threat environment at Air Force installations worldwide. Measures for activities related to emergency preparedness include incident management, response and recovery operations, defense and consequence management. The secondary mission of the program includes supporting homeland defense and civil support operations and providing support to civil and host nation authorities according to Department of Defense publications and through the appropriate combatant command. Brief definitions of the program mission areas are provided here. Prevention. Prevention includes the capabilities necessary to avoid, prevent, or stop a threatened or actual act of terrorism. Protection. Protection provides the capabilities necessary to protect the installation against all threats, hazards, and man-made or natural disasters. Response. Response includes actions taken to save lives, protect property, and mitigate the effects of an incident. Recovery. Recovery includes operations such as implementing casualty treatment, unexploded explosive ordnance safing, personnel and resource decontamination, airfield damage repair, and facility restoration. Mitigation. Mitigation comprises the capabilities necessary to reduce the loss of life and property by lessening the impact of future disasters. These capabilities are designed to reduce or eliminate risks to persons or property, or to lessen the actual or potential effects or consequences of a disaster or incident. Air Force Emergency Management Program Structure. The Air Force Emergency Management Program is comprised of two structural elements. First, the strategic planning and management staff maintains the emergency management program and provides an overall cross-functional installation risk management program for developing threat and hazard plans and budgeting. Second, the organizational offices or responders to disasters or accidents manage and conduct incident response operations. These specific offices and their responsibilities are briefly described here. Crisis Action Team. The Crisis Action Team directs strategic action supporting the installation's mission. This team is activated to provide a command, control, and communication link to higher headquarters and comparable civilian agencies, and to coordinate the incident response. Emergency Operations Center. The Emergency Operations Center is the command and control support element that coordinates information and resources to the installation before, during, and after an incident. Unit Control Center. Unit control centers provide response and recovery support to the incident commander as directed by the Emergency Operations Center and provide mission support to the installation commander as directed by Crisis Action Team. Unit control centers provide a focal point within an organization to maintain unit command and control, relay information to and from unit personnel, provide expertise to the Emergency Operations Center or the incident commander, and leverage unit resources to respond to and mitigate the incident. Command Post. As a command and control node, the command post assists in directing installation emergency management and response actions. The command post maintains notification rosters, provides and collects information from the unit control centers, and coordinates with the crisis action team and the emergency operations center. Incident Commander. The Incident Commander is a trained and experienced responder who provides on-scene tactical control using subject matter experts and support from other functions. Fire Emergency Services is the Incident Commander for all incidents involving 2 or more response agencies. First Responders. First responders deploy immediately to the scene to provide initial command and control, to save lives, and to suppress and control hazards. First responders include fire and emergency services, security forces, and medical personnel. Emergency responders. Emergency responders deploy after first responders to expand command and control and provide additional support. Emergency responders include emergency management, explosive ordnance disposal, bioenvironmental engineering personnel, and include other subject matter experts. Specialized and support recovery teams. Specialized teams are formed from the existing installation and unit personnel resources to support emergency response operations. Specialized teams include the Emergency Management Support Team, Shelter Management Team, Contamination Control Team, Post-Attack Reconnaissance Team, and other specialized teams.